Hey, this is Chris. This is Backdrop. We're at Metal Town 2013. We have the lovely Minora here. Just say your name and what you do.
I'm Claudio, I play guitar.
I'm Kenny, I play the guitar as well.
So you're playing on the camping stage at Metal Town. Are you stoked about it so far?
Yeah, sure. Be awesome, I think.
Yeah, obviously.
So is there any sort of special numbers you want to sort of play to the crowd, or is there kind of like a song that gets people going?
I don't know, man. Haven't thought about it really. We have like our set list, and it's like we go with that, and if the crowd wants more, I guess we'll give it.
Are you one of those click track bands? So it's like there's a set list and that's it.
Well, to a certain point, I guess we
Yes.
are.
Hey man, it's the future. I mean, you know, like it makes this set tied up. You know, it is what it is.
It kind of depends on, we have so much like atmosphere and stuff going on in the background, so everything has to be the way it is, kind of.
For a lot of young guys out there who want to play in bands, they don't understand the mechanics that go into it. I mean, how do you sort of develop that, you know, with the backing tracks and stuff and using the click track?
That is like a fucking mystery to me still, man. It's like, I don't know. I mean, you speak with friends who play like bigger bands. You ask them, what the fuck do you use? How do you do this? I mean, it's like, and from there, I guess you figure it out after a while. So it's,
I mean, there are DIYs where you can do it. You can literally just use an iPad and use a song on iTunes, but you really need to use a click track because otherwise you'll be really out of time. But I mean, so what's next for you guys now? I mean, you're going to play here. What's going to happen in the future?
we have a gig in Stockholm with Port Noir, record label mates, I guess. And then after that, we have a European tour back in October. Yeah, October. We're going to do that for like 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. And yeah, that's kind of what's up, I guess. And then we're going to record a new record.
Okay. Now, a lot of the guys are wondering, like, who's got like the worst habits in the band? You know, there's one guy who's like always farting or picking his nose. I mean, come on, let us know who's the guy that's really fucking nasty.
I don't think we have anything like that, but like our drummer, for example, when he's like nervous, he gets angry, like really angry. So right before the gig, he's angry at everyone, and that's the way it is. Me, on the other hand, I go to the toilet like 6 times instead. I don't know.
Oh, so you get gig shits then? Hey, we've all been there. We love the gig shits.
Yeah.
You just got to find a nice toilet.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Okay, so but that brings an interesting point. Where's the worst place that has the toilets that you've been on tour with so far?
Oh, I know, you know, yeah.
It was a place in Södertälje, I think. And it was this, I don't know, restaurant thingy, and they had this paper that was so hard, you know, it was so rough, you know. So, I mean, it was kind of like the whole band like had issues after that weekend, because we did like Stockholm and Södertälje in a weekend. And so everyone was like,
yeah. We are a bit stiff after that one, for sure.
That's why you need Bepanthen.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm gonna bring this Lambie paper with me on the tour.
Okay, now,
The soft stuff.
what we want to know is about groupies. I want to hear about the most low-down, dirty groupie that you've met so far.
I'm really not the right guy to. I don't know. I mean, yeah. With Minora, we're quite settled, I guess. From what I know, so it's I don't know. It's pretty mellow, isn't it?
Yeah, no comment here.
Yeah.
No, but there's always one person, it could be boy or girl, who's just like sending you love letters with fucking blood on it or something. You know what I mean? Like, have you had any weird shit like that so far?
Not really with Minora. No, I don't think so. No. To be honest, no. It's very mellow.
So what's the next question?
Hey man, I told you it's gonna get raw. Okay, so when you're on tour, how do you guys sort of like survive with each other? Is there any sort of thing that you kind of do? Do you take time out from each other, or are you like a big family?
I wouldn't say like we're a big family. It's not that we have been on tour for that long anyway. So it's like I think we get along as far as I'm concerned anyway. So it's like I think it's gonna stir some shit up in the fall where we're gonna do like 2-3 weeks. Then we probably notice. So get back to us after that, and I'll give you an answer. But for now, it's like cool, I guess.
What's the dynamic like in the band? I mean, like the writing process. Is there one guy who does it? Is there, you know, someone in front of a computer doing all the drums, and then you just chuck it to everyone else and say, get on with it? Or you're more organic? Do you sit in a rehearsal room and actually write together?
No, not really. No. Kenny does a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, I write a lot of the stuff, and then we talk about it, and we like trash like more than half of the stuff, and we go through this endless cycle, I think. And yeah, well, actually, we've come pretty far with the next album that we're planning to record in January, I think. And we have like, I don't know, 15 songs or something that feels right. Yeah. But there's still a lot of work to do on them. So
it's like it takes a long time because it's the band is very organic and dynamic in that way, and it's like. For example, if Kenny does something, I have some issues with something, I'll tell him or he'll tell me, and Tommy writes as well, so we have a bunch of guys writing basic stuff that we like develop together. Okay. For example, if he makes a song, maybe I have some input on it, or Tommy has, or if he does something, I have some input or he has, so it's like, you know, it goes around and around, and it takes a while, it does.
So, I mean, like, I feel nowadays, like, the music scene has become very kind of like, especially writing is very kind of like stale, you know. Because it's very difficult. You know, people sit in their rooms and like, especially drums now, they're so mechanical. It's lost that kind of natural feel where you sort of sit in a rehearsal room. Do you miss that at all?
Of course, yeah, obviously. But back in the days when I played music and didn't have a computer to record, I play with such shitty musicians, so I can't really compare, you know, because. Say, if I write a song, I make like this basic just 4-beat, you know? What's a 4-beat? Yeah, 4/4. Yeah, and then I tell my drummer, make this sound awesome, you know? Because I'm not a drummer, so I just make the basic beat, and then we go from there, you know?
That's why
it's pretty open. It's pretty open, you know?
That's why we are different. For example, I'm a drummer as well, so when I do songs, I really put some effort into the whole drumming, even though it's like, you know, something on the computer. I have like a pretty good idea of what I want, and I talk to Andreas, our drummer, and we'll go through it, and we fucking go through it again and again and again until it's like, all right, this is fitting, let's do it.
I mean, you guys have a really unique sound, you know, like in a way, like your vocalist has an amazing voice, you know, like, I mean. Obviously, trying to develop that style must be quite difficult if you're doing it over computer, because to try and get that natural kind of melodies and stuff must be quite hard. How do you go about working around that?
Wow, that is the most difficult part, I think, and it's difficult for many reasons. I mean, we live pretty close to each other, but we don't like, when we hang out, we drink beer, you know, we do stuff like that. We don't really focus on like, I had this idea. Kenny and Tommy does sometimes, and me and Tommy, that's kind of how we work, and that happens every now and then, I guess, but it's not like a main focus. Tommy does what he does pretty good anyway, so it's like, yeah.
I think the hardest part altogether is to put like everything together in the end, because like we've noticed, like even if a song is like really good instrumental, doesn't mean that it's a good song, because you still need good vocals on there, and if you can't match that, you have to like trash the song and do it from the beginning, you know. So it's.
Now, is there anything that you guys want to say to the folks back at home, you know, as a last sort of like message?
I don't know, man. Check out Minora. We're playing Metal Town here at 11 or whatever. I don't know. Listen to our shitty music, man. Just check it out. It'd be awesome.
It's kind of good, you know. It's kind of good, I guess.
That's a very Swedish way to say it's good. It is good. It is good.
I'm so glad I don't have to live on lagom.
Yeah, I'm not lagom. Neither am I, man.
Okay, right. Let's get the horns out.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
This has been Minora. We have Claudio and Kenny here. This is Kriss on backdrop, and this is Metal Town 2013.
Yeah.